Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's episode should have been the FA Cup tie against Royal Wootton Bassett in the FA Cup first qualifying round. It's not going to be. There's been some sound issues on that video, which means that the video that I recorded after it is going to be the video that airs today. That will start with the home tie against Brackley in the FA Cup third qualifying round. That kind of gives away what happened in that episode. We beat Royal Wootton Bassett 3-1, goals from Rhys Miller and Oscar Massey. A 2-2 draw with Brackley. We were 2-0 up with half an hour to play. We conceded 2 goals in the last 5 minutes there to draw 2-2. Colby we drew 0-0, Halzowen we drew 3-3, and Deeping Rangers in the FA Cup second qualifying round we beat 5-1. And then off camera we beat top of the table Nuneaton Borough 1-0 and drew with Hednesford 1-1. So we come back today for the game against Brackley. We're going to play Brackley, Bedford, Tamworth, and then hopefully if we beat Brackley we'll play the fourth qualifying round in this episode too. It will be a bumper FA Cup episode, just not the one that we were expecting to have. Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Hinckley Leicester Road. Today's episode will start with the FA Cup third qualifying round against Brackley. We'll also play AFC Sudbury, Bedford, Tamworth and either Stratford or the FA Cup fourth qualifying round on that weekend. Hopefully we can make it another double header of FA Cup matches, and we're going to get straight into the opening game, and it is that FA Cup tie against Brackley. The team is as follows. It's going to be Boyd in goal. It's Bailey, Burgess Towers, Hutchins and Anakin across the back. Williams and Lavercombe in midfield. Miller one side, Gilboy the other. Champ playing just behind Wright, who has hit a little bit of form. We will get into the previous results in a moment after this game, but we're going to get straight into this FA Cup tie. It's Hinckley Leicester Road versus Brackley from the Leicester Road Stadium. Let's get into it and let's hopefully continue this FA Cup run. First highlight of the game here, and Anakin with a throw into Wright, takes it down, gives it back to Anakin, cross to the far post. Burgess Towers is there, and Oscar Burgess Towers gives us the lead. Hinckley Leicester Road 1, Brackley 0, and it was a throw in on that far side between Anakin, who gave the ball to Wright. It was given back to Anakin, the cross in to the far stick, first time ball, and Burgess Towers gets up, and it's a fantastic header back over the goalkeeper. Half an hour gone, 1-0. Free kick hit long and Burgess Towers can collect it. Gilboy goes to Miller into Wright. What can Wright do? Bailey on the near side. Great through ball. Tommy Wright scores. And we have found a great front four at the moment. Cham, Wright, Miller and Gilboy are really putting in the performances, and we're 2-0 up here just before half time. The ball went out to Bailey on the left side. That is a great first time ball, and Wright got onto it and across the goalkeeper. 2-0, and we're going to head into half time with a 2-goal lead. And we've won this game 2-0, 23 shots, 8 on target. Oscar Burgess Towers with that header on 34 minutes, and Tommy Wright getting the second just before half time. We've hung on today, we've got the result. We go into the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup, and hopefully we can turn this into some league performances and start picking up some victories and start moving up the table towards those playoff places. So we've been drawn against National League side Crawley Town in the fourth qualifying round. This will be one hell of a tough game. They're 17th in the league. Hopefully we can use that against them and get a good result. Speaking of results, the two results that happened off camera, we beat top of the league Nuneaton Borough 1-0. Tommy Wright scoring an early penalty and we hung on there. And then a 1-1 draw against Hednesford. Lewis Gilboy getting the goal there. Conceded an equaliser. Kevin Spinelli scored in the 70th minute. All that means that we currently sit in 12th place with 14 points. We have a game in hand over some teams. Other teams have a game in hand over us. We're in an okay position. It's not too disastrous right now. Stratford down there with 10 points. So we've got a 4-point lead over them. With 5 points off the playoffs. Somewhere in between. So we just need to keep building what we're doing. We need to win more games. That 8 column there in the draws is way too high for my liking. We have only lost one game. Only St Neots are anywhere near that in terms of defeats this season. So we're in a really good place at the moment. Transfer history. We've also made another signing. Kai Sanders is coming on a free transfer. He is a left fullback. A lot of white hair. Decent agility, decent pace, decent strength. I wasn't happy with how strong we were at left back and right back, actually, for that matter. Carl Rodney and Kai Sanders have both come in. Both can play left back. Carl Rodney can also play centre back. Jack Hodnett has gone out to Chasetown as well on loan to get a bit more game time. So that has been done while we've been off camera. You might have seen the screen when we just flicked through. Tosin Popo and James Jones have also come in on trial. We'll be looking at seeing if they are good enough and trying to get them into the squad. If they are, strengthening that fullback position and the centre-back position. So the game against Sudbury has been postponed due to a waterlogged pitch. That'll be arranged for the end of October. So onwards and upwards, we look forward to Bedford next in 3 days' time. They currently sit in 16th in the table. Hopefully it's a winnable game. If they beat us, they'll go above us. We don't want that. We don't want to get dragged in, especially at this early stage. We're on an okay run of form, 4 draws and 1 defeat. Like I say, I only lost that 1 game all season. Hopefully we can keep it that way and hopefully pick up 3 more points. Before we start, sad news that Connor Benson has had to go out on loan. He's gone to Peterborough Sports, hoping to get more game time, hoping to fulfil some of that potential that he has shown. He's had a decent little run for us in the lower divisions. I want him to get some game time. I want him to come back a better player and really challenge in that left wing position. As for today's game, it's the away game against Bedford, who sit in 16th. The side is unchanged. We're going to go with this attacking 4 again of Miller, Champ, Gilboy and Wright. It's been working well. We've been scoring goals. And let's hope we can continue to do that today and get a victory here away from home. Easy. Over the top, Curtis brings the ball down and Curtis, oh, he's hit the post. I thought for all the world that was going to hit the back of the net there. Right. On a kick here, Bailey will take it. In-swing into the near post, Hutchins with a flick on. Williams smashes it in for his 2nd goal of the season. Charlie Williams scores at the far post. The corner was whipped in by Bailey. I think it was Hutchins at the near post that's just flicked the header on. And Charlie Williams at the far stick, unmarked, just smashes it home from a tight angle. That is an excellent finish. 12 minutes in, Hinckley Leicester Road 1, Bedford 0 with the first shot on target. We started a little bit slow again. Bedford were the better team in the first 10 minutes or so. Not that that's a major influence on what's going to happen. We just started a little bit slow. We did that in the last game. Ball through to Wright. Wright's 1-on-1 and it's a good save by the goalkeeper at Ampadu. Bailey with the throw to Miller. Touchdown to Champ. Great through ball for Wright. And Wright's hit the post. And that was a great chance there to make it 2-0. We've had a couple of good opportunities. And then we go again. Anakin into Wright. We're creating so many chances. Miller with the shot and Ampadu smashes it away for a corner kick. Tutt now with the throw on the near side into Reed. Gets the ball in. Izzy with the header and it's snuck in. And this is exactly what I was fearful of. The ball has been put in by Reed. Izzy got up and Boyd has just spilt it into his own goal. And that, we have been so much better than them. And it's 1-1. There's half an hour left. There's still a lot of time. But Bedford come forward again. Gilboy takes this down though. Easy. Into Balmer. Back to Hyde now. They're really putting the pressure on us now. Glaves, long ball over the top. Can we win there? Balmer's got him behind and he scores. Boyd went to ground very early again. Just sort of dived at the feet. And in a couple of minutes, we've gone from 1-0 up and pretty comfortable to 2-1 down. And this is just disastrous for us in our season at the moment. I know it's early on. He's just spun Burgess Towers. And maybe he didn't go down as early as I thought. But Balmer with a great finish. Beats the goalkeeper. Half an hour left. It's 2-1. DiGirolamo, ball in, headed away. Champ can pick it back up, gives it back to DiGirolamo. Got to find a good ball here, plenty of time. Into Anakin, drills it across. Burgess Towers at the far stick and it finds its way in. The header was at Walton, but he was diving back towards goal. All he could do was palm it in. It's 2-2. There's 13 minutes left. Can we get a winner now? DiGirolamo had plenty of time and space. I thought he should have crossed it himself into the box for Anakin, and he's just chipped it to the far post, and Burgess Towers was free as a bird. And the header back. Walton can't keep it out. 2-2, and it's game on. Bailey now will take this throw, and that's a poor ball, and Raspberry can clear it away. But Burgess Towers with a phenomenal header there. But now Reed gets the ball on the left-hand side. Great tackle by Anakin. Reed somehow hangs on to it, and he looks back for Tutt. Tutt now back into Reed. Infield to Knowles. Back out to Tutt in the left-back position. We've got to keep putting the pressure on here. And DiGirolamo nips in and wins that ball there. Williams has possession of the ball. Gives it to DiGirolamo. The ball out to the left. He uses it. Bailey. Got to get a good crossing. Gets towards the byline. Good ball in. Missed by everyone. Anakin can take it down. Man coming towards him. Got to try and beat him. Lays it back for Levercombe. Levercombe with the ball. And Williams with a header. And Charlie Williams with a header from about the penalty spot. Gives Hinckley Leicester Road the lead with 10 minutes. They hit us with a quick-fire double around the hour mark. We've hit them with a quick-fire double here with about 10 minutes to go. Anakin had the ball by the byline. Pulls it back for Levercombe. Takes a touch. Crossing, and Williams on the penalty spot heads it into the top corner of the net. 3-2. Can we hang on now? There is 15 seconds of stoppage time left. Ball fired up. Bailey can intercept it. Gives it to Champ. Back to Bailey. He looks long for Massey. Massey spins his man. Great chance to seal the game with 15 seconds to go, and he's hit the post. And Oscar Massey just cannot seem to score. Not on a regular basis. And we have somehow won this game 3-2. We were absolutely dominant. The stats show that 23 shots to their 7, 8 on target to their 3. They were clinical, 3 shots on target, 2 goals. We get the win though, just about 3-2, double within 3 minutes. Oscar Burgess-Towers scoring and Charlie Williams getting his second of the game after they hit us with 2 in 5 minutes around the hour mark. Bedford 2, Hinckley LRFC 3, and we are back to winning ways. Before we get into the game against Tamworth, we have had the draw for the Southern League Cup second round. We'll either play Beaconsfield or Berkhamsted. I believe that will be at the Leicester Road Stadium. Alright, that hasn't been announced yet if we're playing home or away. Does that mean we're playing away? I think we're playing at home. I'm not entirely sure. Also, the FA Trophy third qualifying round has been drawn. We've got Wingate and Finchley there. I didn't see that draw come through. That's why I haven't let you know about that one. We have the game now today. We play on Tamworth, who sit in 16th. We are up to 10th now with that victory in the last game. A victory here could move us around Stourbridge and Nuneaton Borough and Halzowen. So we need to get a result once again. And I think it's going to be pretty simple. There's going to be an unchanged side. It is going to be Boyd, Bailey, Burgess-Towers, Hutchins and Anakin, Williams and Lavacombe, Miller, Champ, Gilboy and Wright. They're playing so well together at the moment that I don't want to change anything. So we're going to get into the game right now and hopefully pick up another victory. Miller wins that header there after a poor goal kick. Gilboy looks through, Miller's onto it and Miller scores. Reece Miller with his 5th of the season, and this strike force is working absolutely perfect once again. The header was won by, I think it was Miller. Yes, he won the initial header after the goal kick. Wright gave it to Gilboy and the through ball into Miller. And it's a great finish at the keeper's near side. I thought there might have actually been a foul earlier on in the play. I think it was our striker. I think it was Wright that was running through. Seemed to be tripped. But either way, we found the back of the net and it is 1-0 here. Tate with his free kick. Hits it. Oh, that just flashed wide. I thought that was in there. Free kick here. Miller puts that ball in towards the far stick. And there's a penalty being given. I think for a handball, it just said at the bottom of the screen. Tommy Wright is going to take it. Right-footed, steps up, scores, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, 2-0 on the stroke of half-time. Perfect time to get that second goal, 6th of the season for him. Tamworth 0, Hinckley Leicester Road 2. And it's a very, very confident penalty. Keeper goes the wrong way, 2-0. And surely we are close to sealing 3 points here in this game. Tate with his free kick, ball in, Anakin heads it up and away, Dawes brings it down. Pulls it back for Nolan, and he should have hit the target there. It's bounced off the top of the bar, and it remains 2-0. And Tamworth are definitely coming back into this match here in the second half, having a lot more possession, having a lot more shots on target. And there's a bit of a worry as that ball is just hit and hope that it's going to be dealt with by the Tamworth centre-back. But the clearance is not good again, and Waller will collect it for a second time, and this time he'll hope his clearance is a lot better. And it is, and his shoulder's got a bit of space here. It was allowed to bounce, gets the ball in field to Tate. Tate with a strike, and what a finish by Michael Tate. It's 2-1, there's 24 minutes on the clock, and have I once again jinxed a 2-goal lead? And are we going to be able to hang on to this? Kick-off highlight as well, and Burgess-Towers into Chatham. We need to just hold on to the ball a little bit, create some chances. We know we can do it. We know we're a good enough side. But it's just a bit worrying, and Boyd has to go long. Can Wright win that header? He can't. And Nolan has a bit of space now. Gives it back to Hopkinson. Ball over the top. His shoulders in with the shot from distance, and he scored. And they've scored 2 goals within the space of a couple of minutes. And it's been disallowed. Hopkinson with the ball over the top, and his shoulder was just marginally offside. Great turn. Took it down. And that is a fantastic finish from him. And we've just given away a free kick. Anakin's on a yellow card. He's not going to get booked again. I thought that was going to be a red card. Tate with a free kick onto the top of the bar. And we are really, really under the cosh here. 15 minutes to go. And I said I don't like making tactical changes, especially when it's as tight as this when we're under the cosh. But I've had to here. And a couple of substitutions as well. Williams into Alban Jones, who we've dropped back into a defensive midfield role. It's Miller now into Wright. Got to find a bit of space to Bailey on this near side. The tackle goes in by Dawes, and that's going to be a second yellow for him. I thought Anakin would have got a second yellow for that foul he committed earlier for the free kick. He didn't. And there's a free kick here. Hopkinson will take it. Hits the free kick. It's hit the post, and Miller smashes it away. And there's 8 minutes left. And we just need to hang on here. We've gone to a cautious mentality. Long throw goes in, headed away. Bailey can pick it back up. Can we seal the game here? Williams, Alban Jones, there's 2 balls to the right of him. He uses Parker but doesn't use the right fullback. Bailey now. Can he get the cross in? Drives towards the byline, pulls it back for Williams. Tackle goes in and it's smashed away. But Hutchins comfortably takes it down. A lot of time and space. Gives it to Anakin. There seems to be a lot of space for us at the minute if we can just find that killer ball. Ball in for Miller. Headed away. Williams. Back to Bailey. Ball over the top. Was he onside? Miller scores. Flag goes up. It's still 2-1. And there's 3.5 minutes to play. I thought when he played in, he was quite a way offside actually. It's a good ball from Bailey and it's a cracking finish from Miller. Beating the goalkeeper at his near post. We just need to hang on now. 5 minutes of stoppage time as we enter them now. 3 minutes to go. One more highlight it seems. Ishola trying to turn his man. Gives it back to Grieve. Hopkinson now. We're under the cosh. It's 10 men, but they are the dominant team. It seems to be balling. Ishola and a great save by Matt Boyd. Making up for that mistake he made earlier on in the episode. And it remains 2-1. Corner kick here. Hopkinson. Far post. Player goes down and it's a free kick to us. Grieve with the push it seems. And that looks like it's going to be that. And we have hung on here. Tamworth 1, Hinckley Leicester Road 2. We were really under the cosh in the second half. As I've said on numerous occasions, both teams having a goal disallowed. But we somehow hang on to that lead that we got in the first half. Miller and Wright getting the goals. And it's a 2-1 victory. It's back-to-back wins in the league. And we head in to the FA Cup tie against National League Crawley on the run of some good form now. And hopefully we can progress to the first round proper. So the Beaconsfield-Berkhamsted match has been played. We'll play Berkhamsted in the second round of the Southern League Cup at home. So it's another home tie for us. We seem to be getting a lot of home ties in cup competitions. Just going to have a quick look here. FA Cup, Royal Wootton Bassett we played at home. Deeping we played at home. Brackley we played at home. Crawley we're playing away. And the Wingate and Finchley game we're also playing away. Crawley, what do they average as their attendances this season? They seem to average around the 2,000 mark, so hopefully we can get a little bit of money from them and really help our finances. A decent turnout hopefully should get us back into positive balance, and that's what we need to do, get back into positive balance early on. And I mean, a win is absolutely ideal because we could get a big team in the first round of the FA Cup. So here we go, it is the main event of the episode, the main event that we didn't know we'd have at the start of the episode. It's the FA Cup 4th qualifying round tie away at Crawley, National League Crawley, who were 17th when we last looked. The team is as follows. It's Boyd, Bailey, Burgess Towers, Hutchins and Anakin, Alban Jones and Lavacombe in the midfield, Miller on the left, Di Girolamo out of position on the right, Champ playing just behind Tommy Wright. Let's go and cause an upset. Let's make the first round proper. It is Crawley versus Hinckley Leicester Road in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. Powell, Davis now on the far side. Powell again into Abraham, into Khalil. Khalil with the shot, and what a finish from Rafiq Khalil. Great goal, 2.5 minutes in. It's a bullet from about 20 yards. Crawley lead by a goal to nil, and it was well worked. They just held on to possession of the ball nicely. Abraham into Khalil, and Khalil took a touch, and what a strike that is across the goalkeeper. Inside the far post, 1-0, 2.5 minutes on the clock. 20 minutes in here, and I've moved to a cautious mentality. Just looking at how much they are having in this opening 20 minutes, I think it's probably the thing to do. We don't want to be too gung-ho in this. Miller is really struggling with fitness. I didn't really want to have to make a sub inside the first half, but he is definitely struggling. And Simpli's and Boyo is going to come on, and hopefully we can get something out of this. Powell with the ball in. Heath gets beyond his man at the far stick and puts it in, and it's 2-0. Heath delivers, as it says at the bottom of the screen there. It's 2-0, and what a time to score, and what a time to kill us off here. Crawley 2, Hinckley Leicester Road 0. We were coming into the game, the stats were looking good for us, but that ball in, no one tracks the run, and he puts it at the far post. Crawley 2, Hinckley Leicester Road 0. We're going to have a highlight here with Anakin. He's going to look for this long throw. Can he find the right man? He can. Di Girolamo brings it down nicely. Back to Anakin. Hits the shot. And Boyo, shot blocked. Can he get a second attempt? He has to take it wide. Gives it back to Burgess Towers. Alban Jones now. Burgess Towers. What can he find? He gives the ball away to Tilly. And it's going to be a corner kick here. We've started this second half really well. Di Girolamo with the ball in. Missed by everyone. Alban Jones back to Bailey. And he fires it over. He should hit the target from there. And as we approach the hour mark, I don't know if you just saw before this highlight started, we have really become the better team here. really turned on a performance. We just can't find the back of the net. We've created a couple of good opportunities as Davies here looks for Powell inside. He gets the crossing, Tilly with a header, and against the run of play, I think here, Tilly gets the goal which seals the game for Crawley. It's 3-0. Got up, rose highest, gets the goal, and it's 3-0. We just couldn't track the run of their players. Powell to the byline, crossing, and Tilly got above Anakin, heads into the top corner. It's 3-0. And as I was saying, we've been a lot better in the second half. 13 shots we've had now, 5 on target. We just cannot find the back of the net. Hopefully we can create something and walk out of this with a shred of pride. Although I think, I've got to be honest, I think the boys have turned up here and really put in a good performance. It's going to be a free kick here. Powell short to Watson, and it's found its way in. I think it took a deflection. Louis Watson is taking the plaudits for the goal. It's 4-0, and this isn't a 4-0 game. I don't think we deserve this at all, but we just haven't picked up the run of Watson, and it's a touch by our defender. Jenkinson actually got the touch that took it past Boyd. And I don't, like I say, these stats don't show a 4-0 game, but they have just been clinical when they've got the chances. We haven't. Had a couple of good ones, especially at 2-0 to get us back into the game. And Boyo had that shot blocked. Bailey fired one over when it seemed harder to miss the target from where he was. Just lashed at it. And hopefully we can create something here. I know we're moving into stoppage time as that ball goes out to the far side and Baker. He gets the ball in and Boyo goes up, headed away, and Khalil now can bring it away. What can he do? Looks like ball over the top. Abraham, please don't let it be 5. Great block. Oh, and Boyd. I thought that was going to loop over Mac Boyd in the goal there. It didn't. Great save as he tipped it over the bar. Cham now into Baker. Can we get a goal? Let's make it look a little bit more respectable than what it is. Di Girolamo, Lavacombe, Cham, infield to right. Tries to look for the switch ball. It's cut out, and Ransom and Denham between them knock it back to Hornby, and he goes long for Abraham, who flicks it down. Lavacombe gets it away, but Khalil gets it into Watson. And a foul's been given there as the time has now ebbed away. And that free kick goes straight into the hands of Boyd. This should be the last action of the game now, with 15 seconds over. And what the hell did Burgess Towers just do there? If we just look at this box on its own, 18 shots to 15 in our favour, 8 to 7 on target in their favour, 1.74 XG to 1.2. We haven't been outclassed here. Granted, Cham's played a 6.4, Anakin's played a 6.4, Wright's played a 6.2, Burgess Towers played a 5.9. There's some poor numbers in there, but I don't think that's a 4-0 game. We're very unlucky there. And it brings our FA Cup run to an end. As disappointing as it is, I'd have loved to have made the first round proper. It's not to be. Maybe next season we can push on. But if you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time for some more action from Hinckley Leicester Road.